ESPN's presentation of the Toyota NHRA Summer Nationals is brought to you by Mellow Yellow. Go on yellow. And Toyota. Let's go places. 4 professional categories will guarantee us 3 first-time Englishtown winners as we welcome you back to Old Bridge Township Raceway Park. The first of those will come in Pro Stock Motorcycle. It's the Buell of Hector Arana is set to take on the Buell of Michael Ray.
Talking to Michael Ray, he said he has finally learned how to race. When he showed up at the first race, he was trying to kill it at the light. George Bryce has calmed him down. He said he's ready to go out there and get a Wally.
Happy anniversary, by the way, to George and Jackie. 33 years they've been together, 40 racing together. Did Michael Ray just earn Sovereign Star's first win? Yes, they did. His second career win, but the first in a long time for a man who knows how to get people on 2 wheels into the winner's circle. Look at the celebration. It's George and Jackie and Ken Johnson. Michael can't believe it.
Pretty fitting from the guy, only non-Harley winner from last season to get the win. George Bryce is plenty happy. Michael Ray did the job on the starting line. Great job.
George Bryce, easy to spot. You're the loudest one down here. How exciting is this?
First trophy for Star Racing since 2008. We got a lot of Wallies at our shop, and they're all lonesome. Can you imagine, since 2008, how many people we have to thank? You know, from Europe with the Sovereign Sugar deal, thank you for funding this program. And Michael Ray for kicking everybody's butt today. What a guy. The guys at Star Racing are awesome. I love it. Thank you.
Congratulations.
And we slip in here with Michael Ray. He picks up his second Wally. We're hearing from George Bryce. Tell us about his influence in getting you to settle down, because we all know you're an emotional firecracker.
He's told me since day one, punk me out. Show me how fast my bike really is. Don't worry about wind lights. They'll come when it's time. And he's the best coach out here. He doesn't have multiple championships and all those Wallies in Americas for not being a great coach and a good engine builder and a great crew chief. So for Star and Sovereign Race and all these awesome people at Toyota, to come to Englishtown and get my second Wally, this is unbelievable. Everybody, Hal, Rugger, my wife Jennifer, you know, this is just unbelievable. I'm speechless.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Is that guy?
Close to 80 Wallies for George and Jackie Bryce, but here's the stat. They've done it with 10 different riders, and that does not include George, who has also won as a Pro Stock motorcycle racer too.
And a quick note now as we get ready for our Pro Stock final. You're looking at Mike Edwards here, and Mike Edwards has been so dominant through much of this season in terms of setting low elapsed time round after round after round. He was making a clutch change for this final pass. Big Al gets him onto the spot. Roy Johnson, the father of Alan Johnson, saying, meanwhile, we're making a couple of car changes relating to the car setup. There was about 500ths difference in the semifinals between the time that Alan Johnson put down and the time that Mike Edwards put down.
Well, and you talk about that performance, performance is rated on speed in the Pro Stock cars a lot of times. And if you look at those numbers, Mike Edwards, I mean, he's always at the top in speed, but he's not always the fastest. And a lot of guys run the same speed. Where he's been getting it is on that setup. They've been really nailing it. But when he does miss, though, sometimes he misses by quite a bit.
Let's not forget about that epic final in Bristol last year. 0-0-0-0, the margin of victory between these two drivers.
Dead even.
Well, both racers have 2 wins this season, but who's going to grab their third? It's going to be Mike Edwards from the #1 qualifying spot. His 37th career win, and now he has another E-Town win to go along with the one he earned in 2010.
Boy, and it was all about the setup on that run.
I know it says I am second, but they are first again today, Jamie.
And Al Lindsay, big thumbs up from the #1 spot. What does this mean to the team?
This is awesome. We're just, gaining momentum. We're just, whatever the track gives us, we're just trying to ease up on it. We don't want to overcompensate, and we're just, it's just awesome. Yeah, it's just awesome. The guys at the engine shop are doing a great job, and just having fun.
This team's on a roll.
And his team, of course, is from Oklahoma. Spent a lot of time with Mike Edwards on Friday talking about all the devastation that's gone through the Moore, Oklahoma area, the El Reno. That's all in Oklahoma City. They had a tornado go right over the top of some of their area and shops and homes in the Broken Arrow, Oklahoma area. But the best way to get that out of your mind, Gary, is to go ahead and grab a Wally.
You betcha, and that's exactly what he's going to do. You mentioned the 37th time in his great career for Mike Edwards. Like we're talking about all the drama that you've gone through back home in Oklahoma, the tornado damage, for at least a couple of days and for a few hours to be able to get your mind clear of that. How important was that for you and your team?
Yeah, it's very important. You know, it's just it's been a tough weekend all weekend. We run so good. It's just scary with how good we did run, but just want to give all the praise and glory to my God. It's just all about him. This whole team's all about him. And you know, I feel so bad for all the people back there. Just so much devastation. But you know what? The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away, but the Lord can rebuild it too. So this interstate, I am second Camaro, K&N. Just oh my guys, I'm so happy for it. Just I don't know. It just feels great to win again, guys.
A little clutch change made a nice dividend, didn't it?
That's what I told you.
And Jack Beckman, in his first final of the season, his assistant crew chief, Terry Snyder, said since they had lane choice, they moved their teammate, Matt Hagan, over into the right-hand lane. They haven't been over there all day long. Want to switch it up on him. Hagan responded saying, the bragging rights are always higher when it's amongst your team. We have the exact same resources. They want to play games. We're here to play.
Well, we heard Alan Johnson talk about there might be a slight difference in the lanes, the left lane being a little bit better, but I like that strategy. If you want to put somebody in a lane that they haven't been in all day, go ahead and do that if you're confident that you're going to go down. And the fact is, it seems like that left lane's better anyway.
Both of these racers, champions in funny car. Neither one, though, have won in Englishtown. That's something their car owner, Don Schumacher, did back in 1972 when he beat the Ace. Oh, check out Matt Hagan streaking away at the top end. He goes 4.11 to grab the Wally, his second of the year.
How about that? I mean, that was a nice pass. 4.11. That's the quickest run since the first round. It is a little bit cooler out there. The clouds are starting to move in. How about Dickie Venables? We don't care about lane choice. We're going to load it for Bear. And guess what? They got the win.
Dickie Venables, lots of excitement down here. Second win of the season. What's been the turnaround with this team?
Well, it's all about the people and the resources that we have at DSR. I can't thank the crew enough, and Matt has been outstanding on the Christmas tree all year long, so that pressures me as a crew chief to give him a good race car. We're excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Again, from the #1 qualifying spot, nice job, Dickie Venables. Nice job, Matt Hagan. Gary, you might want to stand back.
Yeah, the big fella, he putting a fist right in the camera lens. There's a bundle of energy coming out of that cockpit.
See Don Schumacher with his daughter Megan Fessel Schumacher, who had a birthday, graduated college. The Don, 6 funny car wins, the first 9 races. And that man doing it for the second time. And the funny car points leader extends it with the win. Hagan all the way from third, now grabs the top spot and enjoys a 44-point cushion over his teammate. Cruz Pedregon is 50 points back.
How about Fast Jack picking up 4 positions, move up in that 4th spot with that runner-up finish.
Get that mouthpiece out of there. It goes in the helmet. The Wally's clutched in one hand, the mellow yellow in another. How good to get back in a rhythm, in a groove here with Dickie Venables after the struggles of last season, Matt?
That guy's a bad man. I'm telling you what, I love him to death. He's got this car on keel. To do this out here in the heat like this, it's one thing to run good in the cool weather, but when it's hot out here like this, all I can say, man, is, dude, you are a bad man. And, you know, it's just awesome for Magnetti Morelli. You know, if you need a part, if you have a vehicle, you can get a part there. Rocky Boots, you know, they're supporting us. They're big supporters of us. But I just want to say something about the late Scott Coletta. You know, we all loved him out here. We remember him, and, you know, God bless you, brother. But it's one of those things where we're just excited for this crew. I know my guys are pumped. I'm pumped up, and it just doesn't get much better than this.
Well done.
Thank you.
Amen. Well, that turns our attention now to Top Fuel in the third first-time E-Town winner. It's going to be an Alan Abbey car managed by Alan Johnson. The question is, will it be Sean Langdon or will it be Khaled Belushi? Who do you see as the favorite here?
Will it be gold or will it be silver? I say, you know, I like what Alan Johnson said in his interview, that, you know, he thinks that, you know, they know what they can set the cars up to run. He says he thinks there's a slight advantage to that left lane, although we watched Matt Hagan run that right lane. Didn't seem to be an issue with him. He made a nice pass in that lane.
Motor changes for both of these Alanabi drivers going to the final. Belushi did damage his power plant in the semi, so they had to make the change. It was routine maintenance, but because of the high ambient temperature, Ryan Houston said that for Sean Langdon, it's just something that we like to do because we want to get it down, the motor temperature down to where we can deal with it and where we normally get our race day setups.
Well, and they do that because there's no water jackets in these blocks, so that's with the short turnarounds too. It's very hard to cool those engines, so it's a lot easier. A lot of the teams are just changing out the short blocks.
Langdon moves first, has a little flash, but gets the stripe first. 385, 316, and say hello to your new Top Fuel points leader, who's got his 3rd win of the season, 4th of his career, and that ties him with Alan Johnson's brother, the late Lane Johnson.
Hello, Sean Langdon, 200ths of a second off the advantage off of the starting line. He's always good on the tree. Cal has been doing a great job this season. He was just a little bit short there, but as you said, you saw a little bit of flame just before the finish line. John's car slowed him down a little bit, but still gets the win.
Ryan Houston making a statement this year with Sean Langdon's machine. What does this say for the championship?
I mean, it's a little early to start predicting that kind of stuff right now, but I mean, we're doing really good right now. We just need to keep on the roll. Before we ever left the pit area, we were winners, so it's just a great day for Alanabi.
Great day. Congratulations.
Calm and subdued. He shakes hands with Alan Johnson. We mentioned his daughter won a California State softball championship. What a great weekend for him. He only got here yesterday morning at 11:30. Take a look at the Top Fuel points. He now has the point leader, Sean Langdon, by 4 over Tony Schumacher. Then it's Antron Brown, Spencer Massey, the DSR cars, on down to Clay Milliken. Steve Torrance out early. David Grubig didn't qualify. And now that we are halfway through the regular season, 9 to go, 10th place. Got to start focusing some of your energies down there. The winner today, Gary, he's with you.
Sean Langdon, how good does it feel to win back-to-back Top Fuel Wallies for the first time in your career?
Oh man, it feels excellent. That's a team Alanabi. We've been coming on strong lately. You know, Belushi, he's been doing great this year. Definitely stepping his game up. You know, Jason McCullough, Ronnie Thompson, they got that car running good. But you know, for Brian Heason and Alan Johnson, they got our car running pretty strong too. And thanks to Shay Callett, man. Awesome team he put together. We love being over here. We're excited about it. Toyota Summer Nationals today. You know, got that win for Toyota, and Redline Oil, everybody that helps us out, man. You know, thank you very much, and hopefully we can get that hat trick at the next race.
See you in Bristol.
Well, that next race in Bristol, Funny Cars is the most unpredictable class. Don Schumacher Racing seems like they're dominating, but I tell you what, Cruz Petragon can step up at any time. Tim Wilkerson, Team Force going to get back on track. But this weekend, it was all Matt Hagan.
Special shout out to friend of drag racing, Danny Hayes, who lost his father. Big fans of the sport. We're thinking of you, too. For Mike, Gary, Jamie Lewis, our entire ESPN2 crew, I'm Dave Reed. Thanks for joining us today as Michael Ray, Mike Edwards, Matt Hagan, and Sean Langdon, the big winners today at Englishtown. We're on to the Volunteer State. So long.